So I was sitting in class, staring at the clock, bored out of my mind. The teacher was talking, the bell wasn't ringing, and time felt frozen. That's when I noticed something weird. The classroom door had a lock on it. Not a normal lock, a big, blocky Roblox lock. I blinked, then I blinked again. Nobody else seemed to notice. I leaned over to the kid next to me and whispered, "Subscribe or you may never see me again, and tap the notification bell so you can watch the next Roblox jailbreak video." The kid next to me and whispered, "Is the door locked?" He didn't answer. He just stared straight ahead like an NPC. That's when the lights flickered. The chalkboard erased itself and new words appeared. Level 1. Classroom. A loud Roblox ding sound played. I looked down at my desk. There was a health bar. I panicked and stood up, but the teacher slammed her ruler on the desk. "No leaving your seat," she said. Her voice sounded robotic now. I sat back down, heart racing. Then I noticed it. Under my desk was a vent. I slowly kicked it open. Inside was a note that said, "Escape before the final bell." I slid out of my seat and crawled into the vent while everyone else stayed frozen. The vent dropped me into the hallway. But this wasn't a normal hallway. There were lasers, security cameras, and hall monitors walking back and forth like guards. Above the lockers, a sign flashed, Level 2, Hallway Patrol Iran. A camera spotted me and alarms went off. The lockers started slamming open and shut like traps. I jumped, slid, and dodged just like a Roblox obby. At the end of the hall was the cafeteria. I burst through the doors and froze. Lunch tables were stacked like walls. The lunch lady stood behind the counter like a boss fight. She pointed her ladle at me. "No cutting in line," she said. A timer appeared above her head. "Survive 30 seconds. I ducked behind tables as food trays flew past me. When the timer hit 0, the floor opened and I dropped again. This time, I landed in the gym. Level 3. The yard. It looked just like a prison yard. Students were lifting weights, running laps, and trading items. One kid whispered, "You trying to escape too?" I nodded. He handed me a key card. "Library," he said. "That's where they keep the exit." I ran. The library doors were locked tight. Inside, the librarian slowly turned around. "Silence," she said. Books started flying. I used the key card and the door opened just enough for me to slip through. At the back of the library was a glowing door. Above it, final level, detention. The teacher was waiting. Same smile, same ruler. "You almost made it," she said. I reached for the door. She slammed it shut. The bell rang. Everything froze. Suddenly, I was back in my seat. Class was normal. The door was unlocked. Kids were packing up like nothing happened. I checked the clock, 1 minute before the bell. I looked under my desk. The vent was gone, but carved into the desk were 3 words. "Try again tomorrow." The bell rang, and I was sitting in class, staring at the clock, bored out of my mind. Prison break, day 2. The next day, I walked into school like nothing happened. Same hallway, same lockers, same smell of cafeteria pizza, but I knew better. The moment I sat down, my desk clicked. A message flashed in the air, only I could see it. Day 2. Escape continues. Subscribe or you may never see me again, and tap the notification bell so you can watch the next Roblox jailbreak video. The clock froze again. 11:11. This time I didn't panic. I checked my inventory. I still had the key card from yesterday. The teacher walked in and locked the door behind her. No pretending today. She smiled and said, "You made progress. Most don't." The chalkboard changed. Level 4, admin wing. The floor dropped out from under my desk, and I landed on my feet in a long hallway with glass offices. Principals everywhere, all NPCs, all watching. I crouched low and moved fast. Every time a door opened, alarms tried to go off, but I hacked the keypad with the key card. At the end of the hall was the parking lot. I almost laughed. Sunlight. Freedom. Then I saw it. A security van with Roblox logos on the side, locked, engine running. Behind me, footsteps. Hall monitors were sprinting now. I dove under the van and found a toolbox taped underneath. Inside was a single note. Last chance. I popped the lock, jumped into the driver's seat, and slammed the door. The engine roared. The gate started closing. I hit the gas. The van clipped the gate, sparks flew, and suddenly the world glitched hard. Pixels everywhere. The school vanished. The road stretched on forever. No map, no labels, just motion. The van finally stopped. I stepped out into a place I didn't recognize. No school, no guards, no clock, just quiet. A message appeared one last time. Escape, successful location, undisclosed. I smiled. Then my phone buzzed. The bell rang, and I was back in class again. But this time the clock was moving, and the van key was still in my pocket.